It's rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Tribe have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Shane Bieber will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
The third baseman, ONE MLB.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Lucroy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lance Lynn gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And now, Ahmed Rosario, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Cesar Hernandez will be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The numbers on the year: 272, 10 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Full count now. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the designated hitter.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Count remains at 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Indians leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the Indians with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep. Andrew
Vaughn the next to bat. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 12, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Engel at second. Eaton at first. 2 out in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. White Sox strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now that brings up Josh Naylor. It's been a great series for him at the plate. 5 for 8 so far. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the AB on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Bradley Zimmer comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Reynolds. Now here it comes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. The pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate is Yoán Moncada. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
High in the air out to center field. Zimmer's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Chicago, the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
So now to the plate, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Luplow gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Indians get ready to bat in the third, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. They've consistently put together strong performance after strong performance, resulting in them being near the top of the league in total hits. One player told me they have a lot of confidence in their ability to not only rack up numbers in the hits column, but also the runs column. He also said they're never satisfied, and they know they have to keep improving if they want to get where they want to go.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And the Indians have an early threat here in the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
The batter, number 7.
Yeah, and after that one, it
Second
looks like the
baseman,
first run of the game could be
Jason.
coming pretty soon.
Third
He got a
and
pitch
dead.
that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily. Now the
1-1 pitch is in off the plate. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Garcia stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie Rosario.
And now here is Eddie Rosario. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Count is 1-2 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Turned on down the line. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Throw won't get him. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Harold Ramirez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick. Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now into the box, Josh Naylor, 1 for 1 with a single so far. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Into the corner and slicing foul. First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Andres Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Vaughn finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Leury Garcia. First pitch on the way. Down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning. At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2-2.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Bradley.
And now the first pitch.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now the 1-0. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bradley Zimmer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Next to hit is Jordan Luplow, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Vaughn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
55, Roberto Perez.
Next up is Roberto Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled away. And And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. To the plate now, Nick Madrigal. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Eaton blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So stepping in is Yoan Moncada, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. From the belt, the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues. He'll hold at second and there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Tim Anderson, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Now the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Called strike 2 at the letters, 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
Change up, and he ain't buying it, 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Cleveland. Now at the plate, here is Leury Garcia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Next to stand in is Andrew Vaughn. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And that one yanked just foul. Windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to send him packing again. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So he's just a 1/3 of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. Now to bat, Adam Engel. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Hit to third. Rosario's got it. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
The first baseman.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Matt Foster will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. First pitch of the AB now. Josh Naylor is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Bradley Zimmer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Adam Eaton.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Digging in will be Nick Madrigal. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here it comes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hernandez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Nick Whitgren will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Yoan Moncada will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit to short. Reined in. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-1. Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
To the plate now, Roberto Perez. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Roberto Perez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 0-1 the count. Ball 1. Luplow leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to dig in, Cesar Hernandez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line to the right side. Diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
the catcher.
At the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The Indians leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes. Pitch popped up. And there's the first out. Next, here is Tim Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
James Karinchak enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted in the air to center. Zimmer able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail it here 2-1. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 0-1 on its way.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled away. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Harold Ramirez. Fly ball right down the line in left. Vaughn is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Ready now is Josh Naylor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2-0. Here it comes. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A ball hit hard to the left side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Andres Jimenez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 0-1 offering. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Here's the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Garcia into shallow left. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Oliver Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Andrew Vaughn. Eloy Jimenez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Naylor is there. 1 down. Into the box. Adam Engel grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. First pitch of the AB now. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The batter number one, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
In now, Nick Madrigal. A ball and no strikes. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 4. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0 home. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Standing in now, Matt Reynolds, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Danny Mendick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion. And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Sox get one on the RBI double. That'll set the stage for the bottom of the 9th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Eloy Jimenez takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Danny Mendick is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Bradley Zimmer.
The center fielder, Bradley.
He's set. Here it comes. Nope. Fry features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The winning run is at first base. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Next, it'll be Ahmed Rosario. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Indians leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Phil Maton takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Anderson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
No balls and a strike to count. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Ready with another two-strike offering.
The count is 1 and 2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. And the White Sox are out in. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Liam Hendricks takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Eddie Rosario is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Lucroy gathers. No chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping in next, Eddie Rosario. A potential tying run for him at third base. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes another 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Ramirez.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tying run at third, winning run at first, so a ball into the gap might be able to end it. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1-0 the count. One and 0. Here it is.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Jay Spry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Liam Hendricks earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.